Well, it's not 70 now out on the weather deck.
No, it's definitely not 70 out
No,
here.
it's a little chilly out here. Chef Ken is here getting us ready for Father's Day with some great ideas that you can do on the grill. We did shrimp kebabs last time. Now we're stuffing pork chops.
And we're going to smoke them.
Oh, okay.
So it's a double whammy. So first,
the way
what
we
I
like
like
it.
to do is I want to get the bone-in chop.
Bone-in chop.
So you have a little bone here. This is going to help you when you go to stuff it. Now,
Okay.
the easiest way to do it, paring knife, put it on your cutting board, and what you want to do is you just want to create a little slit
Okay.
right inside.
Doesn't have to be the whole thing, just you want
Nope,
to make a little...
just a little slit.
Okay.
And then what I've got here is I've got some sauteed mushrooms and
How'd you
onions.
saute them?
Little olive oil and garlic and rosemary.
Ooh.
And then a shot of bourbon. And if you want,
Did you drink the shot of bourbon, or did you put it in the mushrooms?
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Just check
I said you could get started on the bourbon while I get cooking.
Got a little bit of a show to go yet before I'm going to do that.
All right. So anyways, we go ahead and we put our mushrooms in here. The trick is with the mushrooms is cook them.
Okay.
And then let them cool down so that you're not getting
Cooking the inside of the pork chop with hot mushrooms. Am I
Don't
right about
wanna-
that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll stop interrupting you
Then
now.
what we're going to do, I got to wash my hands real quick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little seasoning on here, just a little salt,
Okay.
a little garlic, a little pepper, and a little bourbon. Now this is what you would do ahead of time,
Ooh.
and you can let this marinate for anywhere between 15 minutes and an hour so it can absorb some of the bourbon. Now we're going to pretend that we already did that.
Okay. It's been 15 minutes to an hour.
15 minutes to an hour. So now what I've got
We have
back here,
cooking pans back here?
yeah,
Grilling pans?
I've got a little dome back here,
Ooh.
and I've got a smoky container underneath. Now what
Okay.
this smoke container is it's
Show-
a little
show this.
charcoal. It's a little charcoal companion.
Okay.
You can buy these at some of your local stores. Pretty much what they are is they're wood chips in a little foil pack. This
Okay.
goes on. You pull this off, and there's a little hole in there.
Right.
And you just set this right on the grill.
This is $1.99 where you
Right.
found it. Okay.
And so what I like to do, especially on a
It's
windy
under
day,
the grate right
you
there.
can see it.
Okay.
It's sitting right over the flame, and you can see just that little bit of smoke. So
And
what we want to do,
I can smell that flavor.
I want to capture it because this is a big grill. On a small grill, you don't need to worry
Because
about
you
it
have
so
your
much.
dome on, like
You have your dome right in the
Weber.
middle.
Okay.
So we're going to close that. Now we've got one that I already smoked here. What I like to do is I want to slice it right down the middle so
Ooh,
you
look
can
at how
see.
pretty.
You can see.
Dad would be impressed with that.
Dad would be happy with that. Then for the sauce, what we did was I took a little bit of bourbon, a little honey, a little bit of mustard, and some chicken stock, and just kind of put that off to the side. So now we've got a maple Dijon bourbon glazed smoked pork chop.
One more time.
Good question.
It
Maple
sounds.
Dijon bourbon smoked pork chop stuffed with mushrooms.
And how to make that tomato garnish is a whole nother segment for another day. That looks so pretty.
Well, thank
Can
you.
I have a bite of that? Can I try it?
Absolutely. Here.
Okay, what have you been busy doing these days, Chef Ken?
I am teaching classes at NWTC. In fact,
Okay.
I have my first class today. I've been doing some work with Northbrook Country Club
I'll
to
just
help
use my
them
fingers.
get going. Use your fingers.
At Northbrook. Oh, that's great.
Yep.
And then you're still doing private parties too?
And I'm doing private parties. I'm going to be doing some food for the horse shows at the Circle E Horse Farm out on Double V. I'm doing a lot of the concessions this year out
Well, you're
there for
busy.
all the horse shows. So.
That's really good, and that smoky flavor is really evident. Good job, Chef Ken.
Woohoo!
Stop by anytime.
Thank you very much.
You can find the recipe for this and everything else that he cooks for us on our website, fox11online.com. Click on Good Day Wisconsin. We'll be right back.